Hello, I'm Zach Grubes, and I'm coming directly to you with my reaction to the Super Smash Bros. Nintendo Direct that took place. I thought instead of doing a typical point-by-point reaction to the Nintendo Direct, I would do a top 5 list of top 5 best things I liked about the Nintendo Direct, the top 5 things I thought were positive, and maybe a couple criticisms as well. If you haven't already seen the Nintendo Direct, I'll put the link in the description and go check it out. But here we go. The top 5 things that I thought were positive about the Smash Bros. Nintendo Direct. So in chronological order, the top 5 things that I was happy about with this Super Smash Bros. Nintendo Direct. Number 5. The release date. This summer, we're going to have Smash Bros. On the 3DS. That's pretty exciting for me because I wasn't expecting to be playing this game until late 2014, maybe even 2015. Now it's a double-edged sword because the Wii U version is targeted for winter 2014. So that one could still be a while, but it looks like I'll probably be getting a chance to play this if I pick up the 3DS version, which I'm probably going to want to do now. Number 4, 60 frames per second and full 3D will be working on the 3DS version. This is pretty exciting. I mean, these screens for the 3DS have not looked amazing as of yet, but I think that there's probably going to be a big difference between seeing screenshots on the internet and playing it in 3D in person, especially on a big 3DS XL. I'm sure it'll look pretty good. Nowhere near as good as I'm sure the Wii U version is going to look in the winter, or I hope not next year. But this game should look decent. They mentioned that some of the elements will run in 30 frames per second, like assist trophies and Pokemons, but all the characters and everything else will run in 60 frames per second.
So all the characters on the website.
Number 3, online rankings and play options. So it looks like the online mode is going to be improved. There will be 2 options, for fun or for glory. So basically a competitive mode, sort of like tournament style, where they're turning off all the items, and the stages are going to be like the Final Destination stage. But you can see for the fun mode here, it's going to be random. You'll have all items on, and you'll be able to play in all the stages. Just a little bit of a difference to, I think, sort of cater to the 2 kinds of Smash players that were in the past. The people who really enjoyed it but only wanted to play in a very serious context with controlled stages and no items, and the people who just enjoy the craziness. So I think that's cool that they're building that into the game. And then the other thing, there's also this new thing called the Global Smash Score. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's a score that you are earning somehow, and then you get to compare with everybody else in the world. And the higher your score, the better. It was kind of unclear whether this is something that's occurring online or it's something that you're doing offline, and then the comparison gets made with everybody that you meet. But I think it just seems like it's just something else they're implementing to encourage competitiveness and community. So who knows? Maybe it'll be integrated with the Miiverse. So that's number 3.
Now let's take a look at some items.
Number 2 are all the new items. We're gonna have some new items, and there are a ton of new items. Not only are there a ton of new items, there are a ton of new Pokemon and a ton of new assist trophies. So I just think that's exciting because having played a lot of Smash, if it was all the same items, I'd probably get bored of it. But having these new elements, because I'm probably going to be one of those players who's going to play for fun, definitely, not for glory. Having these new elements that'll add to the craziness is definitely something I'm excited about. And the number 1 thing that I thought was positive about this Smash Bros. Direct was some of the new characters and character tweaks that Sakurai discussed. So new characters. There were only two brand new characters that we saw at the very end, and that was Charizard and Greninja. But he went through a lot of the different character specifics, a lot of the tweaks that they're going to be doing to some of the characters' moves. He mentioned one big thing is that no more characters will have multiple forms during the fight. So Samus, who used to have Zero Suit Samus, whose final smash used to break her suit and she'd be in her Zero Suit afterwards, is no longer going to have Zero Suit Samus. Zero Suit Samus is in fact going to be an entirely separate character. And the same goes for Sheik and Zelda. They're going to be two completely separate characters. So that's a little change, that there'll be no characters with multiple forms. But just going through the list, there were some interesting things that he showed and discussed with a lot of the characters. The Wii U trainers I thought were hilarious. They have moves called Deep Breathing and Sun Salutation, and I don't know, they send out some sort of energy field that hurts the opposing characters. I'm looking forward to that character. I think it's just hilarious. So yeah, check out the Direct yourself. See all the changes that they're making to the characters. I think it should be interesting, having played all the old characters a lot in Brawl, and having these changes to them will be interesting because it'll add a new dimension to it. It won't be like playing the exact same game all over again. I'll have to learn the new systems and the new moves. So I think that's exciting. So yeah, the number one thing is all the changes to the characters, the tweaks that they're making, and the new characters that they are adding in. Alright, real quick, here's three things that I was maybe not disappointed with, but made me a little bit sad. So my number one thing for a positive was that the 3DS version would be coming out this summer, and that's also a double-edged sword. It's also one of my disappointments, is that the summer version is targeted, air quotes, for winter. So to me, that sounds pretty sketchy. It sounds like it might not even be out until 2015. I mean, I want to keep my fingers crossed, but it wouldn't surprise me. So I mean, a little bit disappointing. But I mean, as Sakurai pointed out, these games are incredibly complex, and the systems. I mean, the systems and the presentation just look beautiful and amazing. So I mean, whether I'm playing Smash on Wii U in 2014 or playing it in early 2015, I'm still gonna be playing it at some point. So it's not that much of a concern for me. Another thing, I was so disappointed, but I think my prediction is this will be coming at E3, if it's going to come at all. And that is that there was no Pac-Man revealed. I really, really, really want Pac-Man to be in Smash. I think Namco Bandai is helping to develop this game, and Sega has a character in the game. Capcom has a character in the game. I think that the original superstar of video games, Pac-Man, needs to be in this game. Before there was ever Mario, there was Pac-Man, and I don't know what he would look like or what his moveset would be, but I think it would be great if he was more than just an assist trophy or an item. I would love Pac-Man to be fully playable in the next Smash. And then the last small thing was that we didn't get a whole lot of info on the Wii U version, and really that's not a complaint, because I mean, if the 3DS version is coming out first, it does make sense for them to focus on the game modes, the different features for the 3DS version. There was a lot of footage from the Wii U version, as you can see, because they probably want to make the Nintendo Direct look as beautiful and shiny as possible. But the specifics, other than characters and items, which, those things are probably going to be all the same between both games, the specifics about the game, the gameplay and the game modes were about 3DS. So I'm still looking forward to getting that big onslaught of information about the Wii U version whenever it comes, E3 later in the year. But for now, I'll have to be happy with information about the specifics of the 3DS version of the game, while I get to look at these beautiful Wii U footage, while I get to look at all this wonderful footage from the Wii U version.
For the final smash, it's Mega Man's famous co-stars.
Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. My Nintendo Direct Smash Bros. Reaction video. Leave me a like. Leave me some comments if you have anything to say. Give me a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell me what characters you want to see in Smash that they haven't announced yet. Do you think there's a whole lot more coming? Were you as disappointed as I am that Pac-Man hasn't been showed yet? Also, let me know what you want to see in my next video. If you have anything that you think would be interesting to do, if you enjoy watching gameplay footage, or if you'd rather have more analysis. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll let you enjoy the rest of this video of Charizard and Greninja, and I'll see you next time.